Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of In My Dreams. And then on this episode, you guys, we're going to be talking about why Americans are moving out and heading out to Asia. And as you can see today, guys, it's another rainy, gloomy day. And as in the last episodes, I've explained that I'm in the United States right now, actually visiting family, you guys. So I'll be here for a couple more weeks for the holidays, for Christmas time and New Year's, visiting with family. And yeah, guys, as I said, we're going to be talking about reasons why Americans are calling it quits and moving out to Asia. And then I'm going to guess one of the reasons why that you found this video is because you might be thinking about it, or you fall into a category of travelers, and this is the category. There's 8 of them. These are the categories. So you could be number 1, a short-term vacationer, or number 2, you could be a snowbird, somebody that travels out to warm countries during the winter time. Or number 3, you could be an expat. Number 4, you could be an LDR. That's somebody with a long distance relationship. Number 5, you could be a passport bro. Number 6, maybe you've never been to Southeast Asia, or you've never been to Thailand. Number 7, maybe you're just a monger. Or number 8, you're miscellaneous. You have your own label, or maybe you're more than one of these categories, or you're just one of those guys that, oh, I'm not either one of those categories, I'm in my own lane. Well, sure, you're still miscellaneous. So maybe you're one of these categories, is why you're in this video. And then, yeah, guys, let's just get right to it. There's, how many reasons do we have here? We have 9 reasons, okay, guys? So let's just start with number 1. And number 1 is the cost of living. Cost of living, rent, food, transportation, all cheaper in many Asian countries. What you pay in the US for a studio apartment can get you a full condo with a gym and a pool in places like Thailand and Vietnam. That's going to be reason number 1 for me too, you guys. It was the cost of living. I've had many high experience jobs, and I've had always been able to afford my lifestyle. But over the past 5 years, that has been a different story. That's for sure. Pandemic changed everything. Not gonna lie about that, you guys. Me just being honest. Cost of living, I was looking at it and I didn't know. I had buddies in the military show me what it's like to live in Thailand, or what it's like to live overseas in Asia, and how far the American dollar goes. So my buddies in the military showed me that, and that sold me right away. Reason number 2, we'll move on to number 2. Reason number 2, you can actually save money living in Southeast Asia or in Thailand. That's a big thing. If you earn American dollars, or if you work remotely, your money can be saved living in a country like Asia. Because just like with number 1, it's the cost of living. It's possible. Your money goes way farther. And then, especially, there's even retirees with retirement funds. They don't need to go back on their lifestyle. Their retirement funds are more than enough to live in Asia, healthy and have a great lifestyle. So that's reason number 2, you guys. And then let's move on to reason number 3. Reason number 3 is, of course, the lifestyle. The lifestyle is so much better than living in the United States, you guys. The United States is a little watered down and very, very saturated. Everything's really fake in America too. But the lifestyle in Asia, no, it's real as they can get. I promise you that. Let's get some reasons here for the lifestyle. Less stress. slower pace, fast pace, however you want it. Warmer weather. Look at the weather I'm dealing with right now here in South Carolina for the next few weeks. Look, it's raining. Miserable. Not fun. Right? Not fun at all. It's cold. What else? Cleaner public transportation. These are big things. Public transportation, much cleaner. You go to cities like Tokyo, go to Seoul or Singapore or Bangkok. Much safer, infrastructure is more modern and super convenient and cheaper. Cheaper to get around with that lifestyle as well. Your party lifestyle, if you're a partier, your party lifestyle is much cheaper living in Thailand. Much safer as well too. Still dangerous, but safer. That's for sure. Man, those are some reasons there. All right, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is another big one. Number 4 is safety. Safety in Southeast Asia compared to many parts of the US, which is very violent, especially some of the things that have been going on in America recently. Wow. Even our president has somehow spiked the amount of violence that has happened in America. He's even been shot at. So there's just, there's a reason. A lot of people feel more comfortable walking around in Southeast Asia, that's for sure. Even me, as a black American, me walking around in Southeast Asia I have a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about anything. It's crazy. I can walk down places you would never walk down in America. At Bangkok in the middle of 2 a.m., in the middle of the night, I've walked down some pretty sketchy looking alleyways, and I was actually in a nicer area. And only sketchy because this is sketchy to Americans, I'm thinking, alright, there's no way I should be walking around here. But absolutely no problems. Even in the daytime, doesn't matter, wherever you are, you're safe as an American, that's for sure. So safety is definitely a big thing. Even at home, guys, there's places in America where I can't go. Like, for real. I'm from Florida, There's some places in Florida where I can't go. So let's just move on to the next one. Culture. Culture is a huge one. Is there culture in America? I'm not going to say much about that, but we're going to talk about Asia's culture. Asia has incredible food, rich history, friendly people, and a huge expat community. It's easy to meet people, and there's always something happening in Asia, and it's affordable. It's affordable to do things and live your lifestyle, live your dream in Asia. The name of my channel is In My Dreams for a reason. It's to teach you guys how to live this stuff. So I'm making these videos. Yes, culture is a huge thing in Asia, you guys. If you want to actually feel like you're a part of something, you can learn the language, you can learn the lifestyle, you can learn the way of life. In America, yeah, I'm not going to say too much. Anyways, let's just move on to number 6. This is another big one for you guys. The dating scene. This is huge. This is for men and female. A lot of girls and guys say they feel more appreciated, more confident, and have more options compared to back home in the West. This could be Europe. This could be America. This could be Russia. Yes, the dating scene for men and female is way better in Asia than America, than Canada, than any Western countries, that's for sure. Australia, I put money on it. That's going to be a better dating scene for you. Not everybody's the same, but I can put money that's going to be a better dating scene. That's huge. These are all reasons why Americans are moving out of America, you guys. I'm moving to places like Thailand in Southeast Asia. This is another big one. It seems like it just gets bigger as we keep going along this list. Healthcare. I should have just did this as number 1. Healthcare, you guys. This is number 7. Number 7. This is the big one. Healthcare in Asia is high quality and a fraction of the price it is in the US. Even private hospitals are affordable compared to the US. I'm gonna say it one more time. Healthcare in Asia is high quality and a fraction of the cost of price in the United States. Even private hospitals are affordable. In Asia, Thailand and Philippines are in the top 3 for healthcare in the world. Okay? For a reason. Dental as well. That's a huge number 7. Alright, we move on to number 8. Number 8 is travel freedom. Once you're based or headquartered in Asia, you guys, you can fly to another country for $50. Maybe even cheaper than that. They have beaches, mountains, cities with reliable transportation and convenient, affordable lifestyles, no matter where you go. Are you not sold yet? Because I'm sure if you're this far in the video, I'm pretty sure you're sold. Everything is a short flight or a small purchase of a ticket away on a bus or a van. Yes, guys, believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it when I first got to Bangkok. I was like, oh my god, I've seen all the videos, but I didn't realize that it's this cheap. And then the last one, guys, is number 9. Number 9 will be escape from the US chaos. Yes, the chaos in the United States. Some Americans are just fed up. This is probably number 2 for me. I was just done. It was enough. I had enough. I lived all over the United States. I'm from Florida. I grew up in Pennsylvania. I lived in Colorado. I lived in Georgia. Yeah, I had enough, you guys. I had enough of the chaos. I had great times living in America, but it got bad, bro. So, no one wants to deal with the politics, the stress, and the rising cost of everything. The rising cost in America has been ridiculous. I think it was 2021, like, after the pandemic, my life started really coming together. I got a great job and everything. The job I was looking for. And I was like, alright, finally, cash is rolling in, I'm saving. Bam! A couple months later, landlord was like, nope. Job was like, nah, you ain't getting no raise either. But we're gonna raise, in the grocery store, said, oh, we're raising the prices on everything. Gas prices went up. Everything went up. I just bought a new car and everything, y'all. Bills were paid and everything. But then, boom, they threw more shackles on. And that was in 2021. I had enough. I stuck around for a couple more years. And then I had it on out in 2024. Is when I moved to Thailand. And yeah, guys, and honestly, that's why so many Americans are just fed up and moving out east to Asia. So it's cheaper, it's safer, and the lifestyle is just different. It's much better. So if you guys made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave your story down in the comments if you have any questions. If you have any questions about travel or visas or anything like that, you guys, please let me know. I'm happy to answer that stuff for you guys. And then, alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for coming back to In My Dreams. Peace.